Hello again. Lucy Powell, who has lately been voted in as deputy leader of the Labour Party, is almost a caricature of a left-wing extremist. She is best known for dismissing questions about grooming gangs as a dog whistle, which is, of course, quite offensive and created a good deal of fury among the victims of those things. But that's by no means the only unappetizing thing about her. Shortly after the bombing of the Manchester Arena in 2017, an attack which killed 22 people, many of them children, Lucy Powell was asked how serious was the problem of Islamist radicalisation in Manchester. She is, of course, an MP for a constituency in Manchester. She replied that she didn't want to ascribe what had happened to Islamism. This was, of course, a suicide bombing by an Islamist. The fact is that, like so many left-wing Labour MPs, she has a massive blind spot where Islam is concerned. This is, on the face of it, very odd. Most people in this country are aware of the association which exists here between terrorism and Islam, but left-wing people simply cannot or will not see it. They believe that the far right are more likely to be involved in terrorism than Muslims. In the same way, the slightest damage to a mosque will prompt Labour MPs to make statements condemning Islamophobia. There are, as I've mentioned before, far more arson attacks on churches than there are on mosques, and yet MPs seem indifferent to them. But if the door at a mosque so much as gets the paintwork on it scorched, then this is a most serious matter. To that extent, Lucy Powell is simply one of a crowd of MPs who simply cannot be objective about Islam or anything to do with it. Most of us are aware that grooming gangs consisting of Pakistani men, far more common than those whose members are Methodists or Jews or Hindus, but for Labour members acknowledging this simple fact is racist. A dog whistle, as Lucy Powell called it. She's also puzzled by all the fuss about the small boats crossing the channel and thinks that the Prime Minister should stop spending so much time talking about it. All in all, she's a fairly typical specimen of a left-wing MP who is hopelessly out of touch with what ordinary people are thinking and saying. She feels that the Labour Party should pursue what she believes to be progressive policies, no matter how unpopular they might be. The only good thing about her appointment is that it's likely to hasten the disintegration and collapse of the present government as they grow ever more unpopular with the electorate. It's hard to imagine, but I think that this government would about become even more hated than is already the case.